Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brandon. So there's a guy on YouTube named sleeper88, and he says that his buddies allegedly at I think it was Atlanta Motor Speedway, Road Atlanta, something like that, saw the Zr1-X. They saw the logos that were Zr1-X, and so that's the all-wheel drive car. I've been saying all along the Zora will not be the all-wheel drive ZR1. The Zora will be saved for another name, because it dawned on me that General Motors, they're trying to prove me wrong basically on these names. This 1064 car was supposed to be the Grand Sport 1064 SS, and they're just trying to kill my credibility at this point, which is fine. Here I am, the first one reporting the Zr1-X. So as Rick Conti's mentioned, you know, the E-Ray makes people think that the car is all electric. And so then Rick Conti, in his infinite wisdom, said we should call it the Zr1E. That way people know it's all-wheel drive. It's like, I swear to God, these guys have like brain damage. You sit there, you tell General Motors and your inside guys at General Motors that the letter E makes people think it's all electric, and then you want to call it the Zr1E? No. What is an all-wheel drive symbol that people already know about, whether it's BMW X-Drive or Subaru Crosstrek? There's been plenty of vehicles over the years that people know that the word X, the letter X, means all-wheel drive. So Zr1-X, I believe that. I believe that sleeper88 is correct, that is the name of the car. And anyway, so just figured I'd tell you guys that. And so what they're doing is, instead of saving the ZR1 name for the next car, they've realized that I'm right on a lot of things. And honestly, I didn't care if they called this car the ZR1. I didn't care if they called this car the Grand Sport SS. I didn't care. What I cared about was telling Keith Cornett to tell everybody, and Justin at Horsepower Obsessed and John Elegant to tell everybody back in 2023 that the ZR1 was going to be here in 2025. That's what I had a problem with. You see, the year, it's here, the ZR1 2025 is here. No, it's not. You see what I'm saying? It's basically a 2026 at this point. But anyway, a little bit of stock chat. It's interesting what's going on. So at any time they can make Bitcoin fly, and Bitcoin, when it flies, it takes the Magnificent Seven and the S&P 500 right back up, because all of those have Bitcoin basically involvement, whether it's Tesla having it on their balance sheet, or whether it's, you know, MicroStrategy, or whether it's the chip companies like NVIDIA and Taiwan Semiconductor making more money when, you know, the Bitcoin flies, because people want the chips more often. The point is, the whole market's rigged right now, and so they're basically just running away from the calls and puts, like trying to navigate and zigzag away from the calls and puts. It's like a rigged horse track. So anyway, right now the S&P 500 is at 542 on SPY, and we'll see if it makes a little bit of a recovery here. For whatever reason, my chart is not updating. My chart is frozen. Just interesting. I'm getting the prices, but I'm not seeing the chart. So anyway, lots of power outages, more power outages, I'm sure, in the next couple of days. More bad weather coming through, I'm sure. So anyway, just figured I would, I give credit where credit's due. This sleeper88 guy, and I got into it the other day about tire pressure, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't have viable information potentially elsewhere. So the same thing that I get on Justin at Horsepower Obsessed about, it's because this is how I behave. It's water under the bridge. Sure, I don't agree with sleeper88 on tire pressure, but I'm more than happy to give a guy credit if he says, hey, this is what my friends saw. I'll throw the story out there, just like Justin could have thrown the story out when I said that these aren't really the ZR1s and that there's going to be another car after them, blah, blah, blah. We could have all stayed friends. Justin could have just mentioned my stuff, but instead he wanted to prove that he was the best and that I don't even deserve the respect of being mentioned. Same thing with Conti, all these guys. So anyway, you heard it here first, I think. Zr1-X, and it makes sense to me. My gut, my soul says that's what it is. And he said the car was just out there doing parade laps for camera footage on the racetrack, that it's not actually, it wasn't actually out there setting any lap times or anything like that. It's just out there kind of getting footage for the upcoming reveal. All right, so that's all we got. See ya.